Hello, it is I, Dr. Brian Lorgan 111, and welcome back to Baba Is You. We've got 30 episodes under our belt, and so I thought this would be a good time just to take a look at the New Adventures save file, where apparently I have 30 hours basically under our belts. Yeah, that sounds about right, about an hour per episode. So we're going to go ahead and continue, but I just wanted to show that off because every so often it's nice to kind of see that progress. And yeah, it's the same day as the previous episode that I recorded, and I just want to play more, so I haven't taken a look at the difficult puzzle again, and instead let's do some of these easy fun ones, such as Seeing Double, where I imagine we'll be using the word seeing again. You might even say that we're going to be seeing in the word seeing. Baba seeing Baba is defeat. All right. Cloud is stopped, Baba is Baba, Bird is stopped, Baba seeing Baba is defeat, Baba is you, Bird is push and fall, Rocket without Baba is you, Sun without Baba is win. Rocket without Baba is you, Sun without Baba is win. So I need to get the rocket to the sun and then kill off all the Babas, is what I'm hearing. Now the problem is, the rocket is way over here, and the sun is way over here, and I don't have access to either of those words. Hmm. So sun and rocket are not push or anything else. Oh wait, Rocket without Baba is you, though. So that could turn into me. So basically, if I killed all the Babas, why can I not just kill all the Babas? Maybe that's the goal? Can't I just say Bird is Baba? And then have the Babas look at each other? Hold on. Alright. Hey, Baba. Oh, making Babas look at one another is not easy. Would they have been looking at the moment that I pressed this together somehow? Something. Okay, so Bird is push and fall. Let's not make the bird fall. So if I want to say Bird is Baba, and it's Baba seeing Baba, I need to have line of sight. So Baba needs to be looking at the bird. And that's where this gets difficult, because what if I said Bird is Baba and fall or something? Okay, so I need to arrange to be pushing a word into place, and at the moment I do so, then see the bird. And that's hard because if I just pushed a piece of text, I would be looking at the text, and we already said seeing needs line of sight. So that implies that the text should also cause Baba to fall, I think. All right. So if Baba's gonna fall, or maybe I need to swap this out and it needs to be... Can I do this? Let's be the bird for a bit. Everybody's heard about the bird. Okay, so if I said Baba is bird, and then bird is Baba? No, if I say Baba's bird, then I'm going to end up with two birds. Okay, hold on. Okay, but now, okay, so Baba's just sitting there looking in a direction. So now if I could say Bird is Baba at the same moment that I'm looking at him, that would be good, but I don't think I can say that. So I'm going to have to use fall somehow. And so if I already had a Baba that was facing left or right, which I could totally do by doing something along these lines maybe, So if I have Baba as you this way now, bird is still you. And now I want to break up the bird while the bird is facing left or right. Can I do that? No. But I could just push the bird. So what is it I'm trying to do? What am I trying to do? The bird is stopped, by the way. Let's push the bird around. And so let's imagine that the bird is going to be transformed into Baba, looking in this direction. And so when I say bird is Baba, and then I also want Baba to be fall. So is there a way for me to make bird as Baba and Baba as fall, and Baba would fall down? Let's imagine Baba was right here, facing to the right, and then be looking at the bird. So the problem is, to make Baba fall, it'd be something along those lines. And so how could I say bird is Baba at the same time? What happens if I say bird is Baba not at the same time? Remind me why I couldn't do this in multiple steps. I can. Okay, then... Oh, but now the bird is looking down or whatever direction I'm going. That's probably still fine, actually. That's probably still fine, actually. So I just want to be... Yeah, I just want to do this, right? So now Baba could press to the right. But the other Baba isn't facing to the left. That's the problem. Yeah, okay, so that's the reason that I want to set up the bird. Okay. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So I want to set up bird as Baba. I could use this to stand on, possibly. But ideally I want to set up bird as Baba and have Baba already be fall, or then... Oh, hold on. What if I do this kind of thing again? So if I say bird is Baba, then the bird's going to start facing to the right when I press this to the right. I want this bird to be facing to the left. So in that case, I guess I want this here. But then I'll be facing to the left. So how do I get them in different facings? And so I have to do it at the same moment, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so that's the reason I have to do it at the same moment. So how can I make bird as Baba and Baba as even fall at the same moment? And the answer is I don't know. If the bird fell instead, feels like I just have the same problem in reverse. I don't feel like I'm thinking about this correctly, but I can't see where I'm thinking about it incorrectly. Does Baba need to be me? It's just Baba seeing Baba. Yeah, it does need to be me because it is defeat. And I need Baba to be defeated in order for the rocket to become me. Okay. So... I need a bird to change to Baba, which is easy to do. I need Baba to be facing right while the bird's facing left, which is easy to do. And I need Baba to fall at that same moment. Or I need Baba to have already been about to fall. Yeah. I think I see it. So if Baba were already fall, he would just fall down there. Yeah. Okay, I think I see it. Are you ready for this? I don't quite see it. I'm close, though. So here's what I was seeing in my brain, and here's why it doesn't work. So what I was seeing in my brain was, imagine if the bird were situated right here. And then imagine if Baba were standing on the word push right here, and then said, bird is, and then Baba was fall, and Baba just fell down to the bottom, and he'd be looking at the other Baba, and everything would be perfect. The problem is, how could Baba be fall already up here? Is there a way to make that happen? If I move this text to the ground, could this happen somehow? Baba is you and fall. I could arrange horizontally, and Baba could be standing on it. But then he wouldn't be standing on this bit. There are some bumps on the ground that I might be able to use to do what I need to do. It does feel like we're very close. I need Baba to be able to fall in a hole during this move. But I need to have Baba be able to set up the word Baba is you and fall and walk over to this space beforehand, and that's the difficult bit. However, the bird is stop. The reason the bird is stop is so that I couldn't have the bird sitting where the word is right now, doing nothing, and then just push it through him, and then have Baba immediately already be looking at Baba, I think. Okay. Is there another way to do this? So imagine Baba's sitting on a little bit of ground here and does this. And the question is, how, if Baba was already fall, how could he be sitting on this little bit of ground already? Because we had to pre-position the bird somewhere else, so the bird couldn't have been pushing rules around to get Baba set up, I don't think. Baba had to set up the bird. Baba, bird is, here we go. What if it were along these lines? This still needs to move down more. One probably would have been sufficient, but I did two. But now Baba's facing downward, so I need the bird. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. That just doesn't work, right? Oh, but look at this. Look at this. Look at this. If Baba had somehow been up here already, he could have walked over here and then done this kind of thing. And so, how would I have Baba up there already? That's the question. Baba is you and fall had been written horizontally. Alright, there aren't that many words. Let's just go for broke here. I'm not going to push that in there just yet. And I need to say bird is you and then swap it out for Baba is you in order to get this horizontal. Oops, not yet. Alright, bird, you're back in action. Okay, so now bird needs to be saying Baba is you horizontally. There we go. And so now I've got Baba is you horizontally, except for I need it to be much farther down, right? And the bird is stop. Oh no, that was an awful place to do that. Okay. So, Baba is you. I want it to be down here. Oh, and the bird is stop. Is that going to cause me problems? That looks like it's going to cause me problems. How am I going to get the bird out there now? Because I can't push this text over here because the bird is stop. How did I not run into this problem before? How did I not run into this problem before? Ah, it's not a problem because I can do this. There we go. I'm a genius. Bird is you. How am I going to do this now, though? If I said bird is push. Then I could just push the bird. There we go. Okay, then I want Baba to be you. And is that low enough for Baba's you and fall and all this kind of stuff? Let's imagine that might be good. I pushed the word fall down there already, though. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's just imagine the word fall was to the right of these words over here. For imagination's sake. And then let's imagine that we were setting things up so that Baba was going to be able to say bird is Baba at some point. And so the question is, I need the bird to be push. And then Baba would be pressing to the right here when he does this. And the bird would already have to be like right here. And Baba would need to be like standing on this for that to work. And then Baba would fall down and be looking at the bird. And so the question is, could I have gotten into this state if Baba was already fall? And the answer is no, because in order to make Baba as fall, I would have probably had to do it over here, and then Baba would have fell down right here, and would not have had a way back up. So either I'm going for the wrong goal, or I'm still not seeing how to make it happen. I feel like I'm going for the correct goal. The only way to make two Babas look at one another means on the previous turn, one of them was not Baba, and as a result hasn't had a chance to move or get its facing going that way, which means it has to be the bird. Could the bird have fallen down toward Baba rather than Baba falling down toward the bird? Maybe that's the key. So let's think about that for a second. No, Baba has to be the one who's falling because he's pressing the text, you know, bird is or Baba is or whatever. And since the bird is stopping, what if, okay, here's an idea. What if the bird were facing downwards, Baba's facing upwards, pushes bird is to make bird is Baba, and made the bird fall on him? No. But yeah, I have a new vision, which is Baba is standing underneath some rule words or something. So maybe it's Baba is you and fall right over here, and then there's an is, I guess actually at this height. And then Baba is here and the word bird is here, and Baba, even though he's fall, reaches up just for a moment to push the word bird up. And so that would turn the bird into Baba. But the bird would still be... Okay, I can't think and talk. I need to think and point my fingers at the screen, so let me go off camera for a minute. Alright, after a very short time off camera, I just had another insight. At least I think I did. And the idea is, what if I had something along these lines? Baba becomes fall here, and then Baba does fall here. And if the bird had already been in the correct position, then I think that would have done it. So let's try that out. So the bird's correct position would be looking right there. And so Baba needs to be able to stand on this when he becomes fall. Great. And then, there we go. So by pushing this to the left, Baba's already falling. The bird turns into Baba. The two of them look at each other, and I become the rocket that's going to go to the sun and win. All right, I only needed to go off camera for like a minute to see that. Okay, great. Great. Let's move on to seeing trouble. This reminds me of the joke where the guy is seeing spots, and he says, "Man, I'm seeing spots." And his friend says, "Have you seen a doctor?" And the man says, "No, only spots." Baba is you. Cloud is stop. Baba is Baba. Baba seeing Baba is defeat. This is like a variation. Bird is rocket without Baba is you. Sun without Baba is win. Okay, this is similar, but without all the falling. Oh dear. Oh dear. How are we going to see each other, Bird? This time you are not stop, and I called out a reason that stop was important before. Do I remember what that reason is? Yes, I do. So if I were to say, Bird is you, and then I were to say, hold on. I think I want to keep the bird staying facing to the left. Can I do that? What I wanted to do is form this rule, but do it in such a way such that at the moment before I form the rule, the word is overlaps the bird facing to the left. Okay, so let's see if I can... So that would imply having this whole structure 2 down and 4 to the right. 4 to the right is easy to do. It's the 2 down that's going to be difficult. And if I do this, then the bird is no longer going to be facing left-right. Can I get the bird facing left-right again after doing this? Or Baba facing left-right again after doing this? It seems like they're always going to be facing up-down now, because they just push down you. So that's not super great. So... I note that I could do this and it would be already kind of close. Except for kind of like the opposite. So, that would be trying to transform Baba into a bird and they'd be looking at one another. I'm not sure if that would count as seeing or not, since it's like inside of a word. But that's the gist of what I want to do. But I want to do it with bird as Baba. But that involves having Baba is you lower. And so is there a way to do that with the up-down? Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, so here's the new idea. So we're going to do a bit of this, pressing things down far enough that I will be able to get above all of these rules. And then... Except I want to say... I want it to be bird is you, and then say bird is Baba. Yeah, I think so. So while bird is you, then I'd like to say bird is Baba. And I want to do it in a way... I don't think I can do that. That I'm looking at Baba. So this doesn't count as seeing, because there's words in the way. And the problem is Baba's down there, and I need it to be much higher, but I can't push this whole structure higher. I can push it left and right, but Baba's facing up and down, and also is kind of just off to the side of it. Okay, so... I need to say bird is Baba at some moment where they are facing. And so if the bird were currently facing to the left inside the word is, then I think that would do it. And the problem is this feels like the only chance for him to be facing to the left. Because anytime after I start swapping actors, the only way to swap actor from bird to Baba involves an up-down move. What if it involved an up move, and could I do it from the top somehow? And so I want to do this one more time. But now do this with an up move somehow, something. So Baba's facing up. But bird is Baba. I want to be controlling Baba. Hold on. I did this with kind of the wrong parody. Let's do this once more. Okay, so then I want to say Baba is bird, but with Baba facing up. Okay, got it. So in that case, let's swap one more round. But this time Baba's facing up. Great, okay. So then is there a way for me to say Baba is bird? Yeah, once again, with Baba, if Baba were facing up inside this is... Oh, I did it the wrong way too. It was supposed to be bird is Baba. Oh, it doesn't even have to be as you. So if Baba were 2 squares to the left, this would have done it. So could I have Baba be 2 squares to the left? Possibly. When was Baba last moving? Right about now. So could you be 2 squares to the left and create bird as you? Yes. Okay. And so now I want to say bird is Baba. Yeah. Why would this not work? I think this will work. Do you see it? If I press from here, it doesn't count as seeing. Baba's facing down, Baba's facing up. They're right in front of each other, but the word bird is obscuring it, apparently. So everything needs to be empty. Gosh darn it. I thought I had such a great idea. And you all thought it too. You were like, Brian, you're a genius. But it doesn't work. Okay, this is... That was the main idea that I had that would make this possible. Can we use walls? Somehow? Something. So I need to say bird is Baba. Okay, so, oops. Other things that occurred to me is it's okay if I break Baba's U if they're looking at each other. So I can start considering ideas along these lines. So in that case, one could also imagine bird and is, I don't have to imagine it, I can just do it. So if bird and is were here, oops. Sorry, if bird and is were here, then I could press to the right. Anytime I press to the right, I'm going to be looking at a piece of text. No matter how I do it. Okay, so that's a real problem. No matter what I do as my final action, I will be looking at text in order to change the rule. So it says bird is Baba. Which means I can't be seeing myself. Wait a minute, can't I just say Baba's bird? And just have two birds? And then there's no Babas and everything's fine? No, because Baba is Baba. Got it. So the only way to get rid of the Baba is to have it see another Baba. Oh boy. So I must transform a bird into a Baba in such a way that upon completion of the move, there is no longer... Baba seeing Baba. Wait a minute, they don't have to look at each other. I think I'm a big fat liar. One just has to see the other, right? So if I just did this... except for the other way around. But then one of them would see the other. Oh, Baba seeing Baba's defeat. So one would defeat the other, but one would still be alive. Yeah, that's the whole reason that I can't just do bird is Baba also. I can do this, and then if I face right, one of them gets defeated because he's seeing Baba, but the other doesn't. And so, okay, alright. So I do... All of the constraints that I was originally imagining in my mind do hold, and now I understand the rules that cause those constraints to hold. Is there a way I could use, like, a single is to something dark side? No. Is there a way that I can change a rule that doesn't end up with me facing text at the end of that rule? Because it feels like that's what I need. A way that I can change a rule that doesn't end up with me facing text. How can I change a rule? I can push text. Is there another way to change a rule? Not coming up with one. I can push a pushable object. However, there are no pushable objects. I can push a pushable object into text, is what I was going to say. I could push empty if empty were push, but it's not pushable. What if I have two of me? Okay, so let's start thinking about this then. Let's imagine we have two Babas. Oh gosh, who are not going to look at each other. Don't look at each other's Babas. Okay, you're fine. Not going to look at each other. Is there a way now that I can change a rule? They're both going to be going the same direction, so I don't see a way for them to... Like, one pushes some text to the right and another pushes the same bit of text up. And that somehow causes the text not to be right in front of them. And I don't have move to, like, bounce off the wall and turn around Baba, or shift, or nudge, or fall, or anything else that would cause kind of Baba to move kind of independently of me just pressing a direction on the game controller. Okay, let's experiment with this. Because there's a rule that's not actually a rule. It's like an invalidated rule. Could this somehow be the key? It's still the case that if I change it, I'm looking at text. I wonder if Babas could, like, see each other through this. Let's actually do that experiment. Okay, so here's the experiment. If I look to the left, can I see Baba? No. Okay, so despite the fact that these texts have little red arrows, red X's going through them, it's still the case that they are solid objects that Baba cannot see through. Is there a way to make text disappear so that one Baba would be looking... Yeah, so that one Baba would be looking at another, like I had moments ago. But then the text goes out of the way somehow. But, like, how would that happen? What other ways could I make you look at one another? And there's no way to kill a single Baba. Because Baba seeing Baba is defeat. So this Baba would need to see another Baba, but there's no other Baba to see. Credit to this puzzle. There are a very small, finite number of elements and rules, and yet the answer is not at all obvious. And so I feel like that is one hallmark of a good puzzle. So good job, puzzle author. Oh. Why did this work when I thought I did the equivalent before? I thought I did something exactly equivalent to this before, and it didn't work. But now it's working. So I say bird is Baba, and despite the fact that the bird was, or the newly created Baba was standing in the word bird, it still managed to destroy the other Baba. I'm gonna have to review my video and see if I misunderstood what I did before, but I was just playing around with variations of exactly what I was trying before, I thought, and that time it worked. So I'm not sure what I misunderstood there, but it worked. So the puzzle is done, and so is the episode. I'm going to say, I hope as always that you all are having a great day, and I will see you again soon with more Baba Is You. For now, bye-bye.